to Morocco. We made it. We're at Riad. We are starting our little Sahara Desert tour today. We're having breakfast at a really cute little Riad. So excited. We're gonna have a long drive day today, so we're gonna have some breakfast, some good Moroccan tea, and get on the way. We made it to our first stop of the day, and we're at the High Atlas Mountains. It is incredibly gorgeous. The mountains are so cute. There's a lot of Berber villages that we have to drive through, and we're gonna stop and see some along the way. But now we're gonna have our first Moroccan tea of the day. I am so excited. I love tea, so let's go try some. But perfect first stop. So we made the second stop of the day. We are now at one of the Berber villages. This is kind of like a more simple life. They're explaining the Berber people are actually people from North Africa, and then obviously years and years ago the Muslims and Arabs all came over here. So these are kind of like the more traditional people who live. There's about 18 million Berber people in Morocco, which is crazy, but it's such a simple, really cool village, as you can see behind me. Thing to explore, but really loving just learning about a different culture and yeah, seeing different parts of Morocco. And now we're gonna head off to another Berber village and get some lunch, which I'm really hungry for. But it's really cool seeing like how they have the shepherds releasing the goats out, they have the chickens, the women are just cleaning the houses, and yeah, just a very interesting little place.
The almond roasted for making argan oil for cooking and eating. So we crush the almond in traditional to get this space and this space by malaxing by our hand, and later afterward to separate argan almond for cooking and eating, for making black soap for scrap and hammer. This is argan oil, honey, almond butter. Do you want to try?
Almond butter first. That was a lot of almond butter. Oh, it's good. That was really good. Next one's honey, right? How's the honey? That was really sweet, but really good.
Argan oil.
Argan oil. Do you eat argan oil?
I think so, because it's bad for it.
Right. And now the fresh argan oil. Like an oil, I would say. The honey's my favorite. Fresh. So good. Lemongrass. Oh, that would be really. Ooh, that smells so good. That lemongrass one smells really good. It'll be a nice one. I bet you that one smells really good. Wonder if they have so many oils. Look how much they have.
Flavor for body jasmine. This is crema for psoriasis, crema for eczema, crema for acne, crema for wrinkles, and crema honey for face and body. This is argan oil for maris, for rosemary.
So as you saw, we stopped by to see how argan oil is made. I got the lemongrass oil. Honestly, it smells so freaking good. But right across is this beautiful little Berber village. It is so cute. I was surprised sometimes with how green it actually is for how dry it is. They don't get a lot of rain here, but check this out. It's incredible. to a beautiful panoramic view. Look how gorgeous the canyon is. It's incredible. These little cute little Berber villages dotted around throughout as we drive. And you can see like the riverway that brings all the water and greenery. And it's so cool seeing a different way of life, but check out this view. Alright, so we are crossing the little river now to get to the Kasbah. It's a little bit dodgy. Oh! Thank you. Oh gosh. It's a bit difficult. Got a little helper. Got a little helper. We're stuck. Traffic jam. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. We're almost there. Oh gosh. Fly in the face. Oh. Oh. We made it. Oh. Made it.
Money?
Oh, I have no small bills. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have no small bills.
Merci, madame.
I'm sorry.
Please, money.
I really don't have anything small. What happens? Here we go. Here's a Kasbah. Well, we didn't cross. My little awkward no money interaction.
Just get everything on film.
Yeah, my little helper. And then
welcome to the Kasbah.
Made it to the Kasbah. Alright, so now we are in exactly where the Gladiator 1 and 2 was filmed, the Kasbah. Quite cool. And now we're gonna head inside. But before little kids interaction, I felt really bad I didn't have small money. But they were saying that they actually try and get the kids to make some money and then they don't go to school. So it's actually not good to give the kids money here. But regardless. Now we're gonna head in. Let's go check it out. I was so excited to visit Ait Ben Haddou village. It is truly such a really beautiful place, and so many famous movies were actually shot here and TV shows such as The Mummy, Prince of Persia, Alexander, Game of Thrones, The Gladiator. So it was a really cool and unique place to walk through. But this ancient village actually dates back to the 11th century, and it was a very common stopping spot on old caravan routes between the Sahara and Marrakech in Morocco. This village is famous for its unique clay Argan architecture that reflects the traditional Berber and Moroccan designs. And the buildings are actually made of a mixture of mud and straw that can actually withstand some harsh climate conditions. As you walk through the fortress, you'll have lots of winding, narrow streets and covered pathways. There's loads of shops selling all different things, from rugs to pillowcases to jewelry and different Moroccan goods that you can all purchase. And I truly loved wandering around here. I swear you can get lost just going through the different narrow streets, and I definitely highly recommend going to Ait Ben Haddou. It is something you cannot miss, not only for understanding the history and the beauty behind the village, but also getting to see with your own eyes where some really iconic movies and TV shows were filmed, and you really do feel like you were in a movie. So now we're making our way to the top above the Kasbah and city and to the old tower where they're able to see over everything as a guard 360 view. But sadly, due to the earthquake that happened at the end of last year, it's mostly fallen down now. So we'll see a little bit of it, but gorgeous view over the Kasbah and over the city. Check out this view from the tower over the entire city. Going on a little adventure.
Oh, interesting.
We're now in the fields. We're taking a little walk to Rose Valley. It's not rose season yet. That is in March, April. But ooh. Another shows pomegranate tree. It's really bright and sunny. And they have like the almond trees, there's an apricot tree, and then this whole like bushes all behind me are usually lined with roses, which would be so incredible and so pretty. But it's so crazy in Morocco because you were literally in the desert, and then we turned, we just walked down this path, and it's just like all greenery. It's such a different landscape, but it's really, really pretty. I can imagine how gorgeous it would be during rose season for sure. But let's adventure some more. Oh my God. That's what happens when you try and film and walk. Falls off the edge of the rose path into a ditch, breaks her ankle. We've got one more stop for the day to see some monkey fingers and some really cool like land formations. And then we're off to the Riad. Today's been like a lot of stop and go. But in the car, let's go. We made it to our last stop of the day, which is the monkey fingers, monkey paws behind us. And they said all the grooves from the rocks actually come from the wind and the rain that would have obviously come down the rocks. But it's quite cool. They're really epic like formations. Definitely not something you see every day, but the sun has just set, so it's like perfect golden hour right now. And this is our last stop, so we're gonna head to the Riad after this, have some dinner, relax. It's definitely getting a little chillier now, but it's been such a really good day. The first day is definitely chaotic in terms of just like stopping, driving. But we saw so many cool things and I really loved it. So first day in the books, great. Ending at this sick rock formation and next off to the Riad. So here's a room tour of our Riad we're staying at tonight. We are actually staying at the Dar Blues Riad. It is a very mountainy feeling, kind of medieval vibes. The rooms were beautiful though. We had a little 2-bedroom suite, really nice bathroom, and then out from the main bedroom was another bedroom with 2 single beds, so it was really perfect. We were 2 people. And then downstairs we headed and had this delicious dinner. It was candlelit with these amazing vibes. The food was so good, and of course ended with some Moroccan tea. And afterwards we headed to bed because we have a long day ahead tomorrow, heading out to the magical Moroccan sand dunes. I'm so excited. I'll see you guys next one. Bye.